friends, and happy Sunday. In today's video, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a look at my budget for the first half of September. So how are you guys and how are things? Things have just been busy. I can't believe we're already a month into the school year here. Not only that, the kids have had so many events, so we are getting ready for homecoming for them this week and some other things with their troops and all of that stuff. So just busy, busy, busy. All right, so we were expecting to bring in a total of $3,329 for that first half of the month. Now, friends, I took on a new position on top of my regular classes this year, so I knew my check was going to be for more. We just weren't sure for how much. So we actually brought in a total of $3,491.91. Expenses wise, our fixed expenses, we came in under. We had budgeted for $2,024, and when we came under at $1,948.60. And part of that, let's see, electric is finally starting to come down. Thank God, it's starting to get cooler as there's leaves falling and changing colors, which just makes my day. This is my time of the year. Let's see. Not only that, I forgot about the fact that there's like a small gap and I don't have to pay professional dues. I want to say it's like 2 weeks, and then it starts back up. So there were no dues due at the beginning of the month, so we didn't have to, we didn't have that expense. So that's what made that total a little bit under. Let's see, our envelopes, we had budgeted for a total of $805, and we went way over. We spent $1,112.49. But guys, let's see. What did we spend extra on? Oh, self-care. We went over because I had to get some shoes. Like, my shoe situation was sad for my work shoes. So I bought some shoes, so that added to that. Miscellaneous, I spent a lot getting ready for the school year on just things that I needed for my classroom. So that's where that expense came in. We only budgeted for $10 for miscellaneous, and we actually spent $137. And then I want to say I had some Etsy purchases in there, so I really shouldn't have bought anything else, but I did some cute things that I added. So I've got to be good and not get anything else for a little bit. Let's see. And then the other expense, of course, guys, just food. Oh my gosh. So we budgeted for $425. We actually spent $651 on food, but it's back to school, and so we had some extra just food things that we weren't planning on, like snacks and things where the kids are after for practices and all that stuff that we just did not budget enough for. So that is where we were with our envelopes. Savings wise is how we made that up. Obviously, since we ended up spending more out of those envelopes, we couldn't save as much as we have been. So we did still save for our subscriptions and tags that are due next year. We didn't add anything to variable spending. We didn't end up rolling over anything. And then we added, let's see, $335 to our challenges. So yeah. And we added to graduation, vacation, Christmas, our minis, and emergency. And so those were the ones that we actually contributed to. And then I'm going to skip ahead. And I actually had to use colors that actually aren't the ones I normally use because I was not home when I did this, so that I could, well, close it out. What did I do? I'm missing a page. Hold on, friends. Let me go find that page. Alright, so here we go. So I guess I left that one on the shelf. But so miscellaneous wise, we spent $137. We added a total of $405 to savings. We spent $168 on self-care. $266.94 went to debt. $202 went to transportation. Utilities, we spent $329.17. Actual school expense for my own kids, let's see, it says 13 there because I'm pretty sure I missed something because most of their expenses came out of the funds that we had saved. So we spent way more than 13 on them to get ready for the school year. But we had used the sinking funds that we saved for them, which was $800 to take care of most of their stuff. And so then I had, this must have been like a school fee. Home, $1,251.98. Fun, we spent $42, and then food, of course, $651, which brought our grand total to $3,466.09. Which you can see where I wrote where we were like, this is $25.82 off. So I'm pretty certain I probably paid some other fee for them and did not write it down. But yeah, so we had a total of $3,491.91. So I know that was my error there with some expense for them. But that is how we did for the first half of the month. So even though we went over in some categories which were completely necessary, I mean, we have to feed them and ourselves. And I have to have, you know, good shoes for work. I'm standing all day teaching, and yeah, so I need good shoes. And then just things for my classroom. You guys, those kinds of expenses come up for me every year. I always end up spending money extra on my class, and that is the way it is. So that is it. So then I went ahead and pre-filled the categories for the second half of the month. And so with my 0-hour class that I'm teaching, we now expect to bring in $19.53. Alright, and then so professional dues I think went up a couple dollars. So we're going to go ahead and budget for $36 for it. Loan number 3, and I just leave it as loan number 3 even though we have paid some loans off. So really that one's like by itself now. But $587. Sling, guys, it is sports season, so we have added our sports package back on there. So I'm not sure. I think I might be a few dollars off, and I'm going to budget for $75. Water, we're budgeting for $60. Let's see. Our T-Mobile, we're budgeting for $203. And then, guys, it is finally time to start making these payments again on our student loans. So I'm putting $100 for each one. All right. So then that brings our total for, let's see, let's bring this, oh, I'm tearing things up. There we go. That brings our total to $1,161 for our fixed expenses, which leaves $792 for our envelopes and for savings. Alright, so envelope-wise, in case you are new, our gas is cashless. It stays in the bank. And let's see, in gas we've been budgeting for $150, which has been working fine for us. So I'm going to leave it at that. Should we not have any extra appointments or anything like that, then I can always add the leftover gas money to like car maintenance, which we can never have enough of. Groceries, $425. Alright, self-care. We're going to put 80 in there. Let's see. Home, 50. And miscellaneous, we'll do 10. which means our total is $7.15. All right, so okay. So then that leaves 77 for savings. We're not adding anything to sinking funds the second half, and I'm going to leave that 77 for challenges, which brings us to a 0 for our zero-based budget. All right. Okay, friends, so that is it for the budget for the second half of the month. And then I have a little bit of money, and I thought we'd do some challenges today, because I have some other challenges that I'd really like to stuff that we're just going to add to whenever we can. So I'm not going to count this, but we have a total of $36 here. Most of it is in ones. That's why I'm not going to count it. And then we have that 1.5. So let's get this out of the way. And I'm just going to set that up here. Alright. Oh, I love this. My husband bought this and had it for me along with some chocolates and things, as I have had a rough start to the school year between just being sick and just a crazy schedule this year that I can't even lie about it. Like, I hate my schedule this year. It's just not, like, they made some changes to the master schedule this year that has just made for a crazy schedule, period. Like, for our whole building, and then me taking on the 0 hour too just made it even more intense. So, but yeah, and so I stuck that in here because it just made me smile. Alright, so let's see, as I have been excited about doing this one from April's Fresh Start. So let's pull it out. And let's see. So on this side, I hope you can see that. I hope I haven't been out of frame this whole time. On this side, we have what do you want between your buns, which just cracked me up. And then on the other side, we have a burger plinko. And so I thought this would be perfect to use, you know, on sick days when we just don't feel like cooking like I have felt lately, or just to go out to eat if we want to, and, you know, we need something quick or something comes up that we can't cook what was planned. So I'm going to start on this side, and let's see. What is going on? That will not come out of there. Alright, let's see. I don't know if you can see that. I gotta readjust, scooch everything over. Alright, I think that's better. Okay, so let's go ahead. And 3 is what we're starting with. So I'm just gonna come across the top. 1, 2, and 3. And we are scratching. Alright. So $5, which is perfect. So we'll stick that there. And then, let's see, maybe we'll go on the other side, too. I love the whole plinko. Let's see. So, starting at 3, so we have a pretzel bun. Let's keep going. A pretzel bun, a beef patty. This is sounding good. A 6, a pretzel bun, beef patty, and pepper jack cheese. All right. I'm loving this burger. Let's see. 6 again, a little tomato, and some guacamole. Okay. And I guess that is it. So we get to stash $4. Unless I'm doing this wrong. Let's see. Yep, $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we saved a total of $9 in this one with our guacamole pretzel burger, little, let's see, it was pepper jack cheese. So that is awesome. And I'm just going to leave that in case we come back. And let's see, this one, friends, I want to start getting a month ahead. And so I thought we'd start here. So each one of these pieces, yeah, I have decided, I think they're going to be $12. So we're going to do one of these today. I should have used a marker with a bigger tip so this doesn't take as long. Here, let me hurry up. Alright. There we go. So first space on there, yay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. To that one. Guys, it'll be exciting to work on this one. The closer we get to having that ahead. These are our minis, so we're not going to worry about those. Let's save those for the beginning of the month. Birthday, I do want to take care of. We have one big birthday to worry about this fall, friends. And this one was a freebie, and you can get that in my drive. But our youngest, let's see, I don't know how much I want to make each of these pieces. Let's do this. Let's roll for it. Alright, so we're going to add $3 for, let's see, this star here. But our youngest will turn 16 at the end of the year. He is our winter baby. Right at the holiday, he was actually due Christmas Eve, but he came early. So let's see, 1, stuck together, 2, 3, and let's do one more. Let's see. Alright, should I write how much I'm adding for each one? Let's see. I could put 3 there, and then, let's see, 6. Let's do the whole candle. But yeah, so his birthday, he actually came a little early. I was in labor with him at work, and I was so sick during both of my pregnancies, and I commuted then, and I actually drove all the way back to where we live because I was so scared to not have my own doctor. So, but yeah. Alright, so let me color that. There we go. So $6 more. So, alright, so there's 6 to that. Okay, friends, so we've started our birthday challenge. Alright, and what do we have left? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's do this one. I don't know that I've showed you all this one. I cannot. Oh, thank goodness it says it on it. From Sue Budgets. I was going to say I can't remember who I got it from. So this is for 2025. I can't remember how much it adds up to. It might add up to 2025. I don't know. I'd have to look. And let's see. Let me get this blue marker out of here. And we will take care of this 6. There we go. Alright, guys, so then that is it for today. That was the end of our monies. So that means that is the end of our fun. It was fun budgeting and saving with you all.